What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good night. Playing Street Fighter tonight. Open endless battles. First to one, 99 seconds. Character select is on, and there's 3 slots in the room. If anybody, 2 slots in the room, open to PC and PS4. If anybody wants to join in, it's open for, you'll find it in the endless battles, you know. You'll find my name in the endless battles, so. Yeah, so we're just gonna get started. Usually the only requirement that I have on playing is that it's not too laggy. Because if it's too laggy, it's not fun for us to play, it's not fun for you guys to watch, it's just sort of, it's sort of a pain all around, you know? Hey! What's up, what's up, what's up? Hey, Panic, what's going on? Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. You should get in the room. You should try to join in. I want to see you in here. Hey, Jeff, you should get in there. You should get in the room too. Get in the room. I think I threw you out a an invite. Damn, I always hope. Whoa! Got caught in the corner. Got a little choppy.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh! Shit, try to do it. Oh! God. Oh my god, right over his head. Oh man. You just got kicked? Did you get kicked in the butt? After a Red Bull party. I am bad with names, so describe what you looked like. Describe what you looked like at the, or what you were wearing at the Red Bull party. Oh boy, yeah, we got a whole bunch of people in here. I wonder how you got kicked out. That's weird. It was a cool day today. It wasn't 10 million degrees outside. For the past, isn't it interesting? There's been a couple Alexes with the dark hair, but they don't have dark eyebrows. They have blonde eyebrows, you know? That's crazy. But, what was I gonna say?
Round 1.
Oh, yeah. So for the past couple of days here, it's been storming a lot. Very, very badly. To the point that, I would think that it would almost, flood. And, man, this Guile is patient. He's pretty good. But, it didn't rain today, but because of so much rain earlier, it just really cooled everything down a lot. Yeah, it cooled everything down a lot. Lots of, you know, the ground is just so saturated. So what's going on with you guys? There isn't anyone, no one's saying anything here. Usually you guys are really saying a lot, you know? Computer's always goofy.
Final round. Fight.
What's going on with you guys? Anything new? Anything exciting going on? Ooh. Alex takes it. I can't even read that tag. It looks like it says Falel Mafia. You're chilling out? That's good. Started learning Injustice 2. Injustice 2 too late. No, just joking. I liked the first one. I liked the first one. I thought that they did a really good job, but I couldn't get into playing it. I tried really hard. I couldn't do it, so I just figured I wasn't going to buy the next one because it'd pretty much be the same thing, you know? So, but I thought the story mode was great. A couple of my friends were really good at playing that game. One of my buddies helped with some of the work in the game, and he also helped try to figure out like the balance in the game. And he helped do this one too, but I don't think as much. But he helped test it. He was a tester for it, so he was really excited when it came out.
Fight.
Oh crap, you gotta go. Bye, it was nice seeing you. What do you think of the new character? You know what? Okay, so Abigail. The character seems huge, right? But I'm not really gonna know what's gonna be going on with that character until we actually... I usually say until we actually see them on screen. Technically, we already saw the character on screen, so... But I usually like to play against them a couple of times, just to see what I'm in for. Because I've had some people say that Abigail doesn't necessarily play like a grappler. I'm just going to be real curious to see what we're in for, and I'm really going to be curious to see what the hurt box and the hitbox is going to be like on that character. Because the range could be ridiculous. And that's what I'm the most nervous about, I guess. Because when you think about it, generally you think the larger the character, they might be a little bit slower, and they might have really good range. But, I don't know, we're just going to have to see. That's sort of like a guesstimate of what could happen with Abigail. But I think Abigail is supposed to be... Abigail is supposed to be...
Let's do this.
Hugo's brother? Is that it? From that whole Mad Gear group? So we're just gonna have to see. I would love to see more people using Ed. I think he's a really interesting character. I know I saw Justin was using Ed at Evo, and man, he was so good with them. And who else? I would love to see more.
Fight.
Whoop. I'd love to see more. Shit. Whoa. Sure did. Wow. I don't know what it's been with me against Alex's lately, but I've been losing almost every Alex matchup for the past couple weeks. It's like with Vega, I lose against him, and then with Guile I lose against him. I don't know who to pick for this matchup, but I just do horribly. No, it didn't work. I did a crouching light kick and then tried to do the thing.
You lose.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with Abigail. Let's take a look and see if there's anything that we can find online. And of course I type in, it doesn't go in the system. Oh, my buddy's in here, good. Okay, Abigail. Street Fighter 5. Okay, so... just trying to see what information there is. It's mostly like YouTube videos. Let's see here. Of course my computer won't load it for whatever reason it is. This is also a video. Shit.
Round 1. Fight.
YouTube. That's another video. Boy, it seems like there's no actual like written data on this. It's just all typed. Or I'm sorry, just all YouTube. There we go. Alright, so here's what we have traditionally about Abigail, okay? It says Abigail, who was a boss in Final Fight. And Final Fight was originally created back in 1989, and that was like a beat 'em up Capcom game. Which I don't know if that was on regular Nintendo, but I know my local guys, we had a stream. It was called Stream for Life. And, you know, we were trying to get donations. And that was one of the beat-em-up games that we played. And it was a lot of fun. The music was really good. So Hugo, Poison, and Abigail are from that Final Fight game. And I think Final Fight also is related with Cody and Guy. So, okay, so it says here, Abigail is a video game character, debuted as a boss in the beat-em-up game Final Fight, set to appear as a playable character. In Street Fighter V, he's basically huge. So, humongous proportions, and he is a former enforcer of the Mad Gear gang. He has a Canadian Leaf logo, flat top haircut. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was supposed to be Canadian Leaf. He usually wears face paint, but there are some sprites that they say here that is without face paint. Abigail's height and weight surpasses Hugo's. He will be the tallest Street Fighter character in the whole franchise to date. So what they're saying here is that in Final Fight, he was one of the bosses. You couldn't play him at all. You could play against him. In Street Fighter, we're actually going to be able to play him. He's supposed to be 8 feet tall. He's supposed to be 584 pounds. How am I going to do an Azuna drop on a guy that's 584 pounds? Good luck. His eye color is gray. His hair color is supposed to be black. He's Canadian. Likes bananas, big cars, and death metal. He hates rust. Let's see here. Yeah, Final Fight's pretty cool. It's a good game. The music is crazy, huh? Let's see here. What else? So, in our game, he's going to have a tank top on with little skulls, like printed on it. On his pants, there's supposed to be tire tracks, large armbands on his arms. He has a black leather spiked collar. And his alternate costume is going to be roughly similar, but he's going to be having a mask on his face. And yeah, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. It says here that he has no real fighting style. He just picks his opponents up and throws them around. Occasionally he'll turn red and then do body slams. So, sounds a little bit maybe like a mix of Alex and Zangief. Oh, well that was in, let me see here. It says in Street Fighter V, Abigail's playstyle is more that of a striker in contrast with Hugo's wrestling style, possibly in order to deviate the former from the trend of large, hulking characters who are often grapplers. So, maybe he will be more of like a striking, bigger guy instead of, you know, we always think, hey, you know, the big guys are going to be grapplers automatically. So, a huge Flintstone. That's funny. Yeah, you're right. A Fred Flintstone.
It's go time.
A huge Fred Flintstone. this will work. There we go.
Let's do this.
You know what? That's the thing. I know that we were kind of crossing characters with Tekken and Street Fighter, and I was hoping so badly that the bear in the background was one of the bears from the Tekken story. I don't mean like Kuma or Panda, but I mean a different bear, because in one of the Tekken stories for Tekken Tag 2, there was a bear that had a big scar going down its eye. And it isn't any of the playable bears. But I was hoping that that bear would have been a playable character in this game. But it seems like they haven't had any animals yet that are, you know, which that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I think that'd be awesome if they did, you know?
Round one. Fight.
Wow.
Round two. Fight.
Yep. Wow, try to slide. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, I think the closest that we'll get to an animal is Blanca too. I think that's kind of sad, but you know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if they'd bring Alex, you know, Alex in the game, or somebody, you know, somebody fun. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't see any other information on him. You know, he looks like a huge character. You know, the only thing that I was, yeah, that crouching hard punch, yeah, I know. I have to do that more. Yeah, that Abigail looks like, I thought that was a mohawk on the top of his head first, but now I guess it is a maple leaf. That's really That's really crazy, isn't it? I love the Zangief costume. I love how he looks like Randy Savage. How was Evo? Oh my god, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was such a good time. Yeah.
Round 1.
Did you go? You probably could have driven. I think from your area, it was probably roughly about 5 hours, maybe 5 hours from LA-ish area. I think it's about 5 hours. Whoop. All right, bye. It was nice seeing you. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Isn't Ed's critical art just like Dudley's Rolling Thunder? So, when we were commentating it, you know, and I was with James, and I said, "Oh my God, Rolling Thunder!" Because it's the same dang thing, you know. But that's pretty, you know, it's pretty cool. I miss Dudley a lot. I thought he was a lot of fun. You know, and Sagat, he was really good too. I miss how you had to be real methodical when you played Sagat, because, you know, he had a lot of power, but boy, he was slow. He was so slow. And I tried to pick him up in Street Fighter 4, and I remember to try to get across the screen, like, quickly, I would just do the tiger knees, you know? Yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh. Well, these guys are going at it. But yeah, I liked Sagat a lot, and I can't help but wonder what his new storyline is going to be, because he went from being a bad guy to being a good guy, and I'm just curious to see how further in the story what they would do with him. You know, where does he go from there? You know, he still has to have that rivalry with Ryu. Let's see. All right, there are 2 slots open in the room. If anybody wants to join in, please do.
Let's do this.
It's open to PS4 and PC. First to 1, 99 seconds. Character select is on, if anybody wants to join in.
I'll show you the epitome of beauty.
Lara.
Right, because I think Q really doesn't have any backstory at all, doesn't he?
Round 1. Fight.
Damn. Crouching light punch. I had a crouching medium punch there. Damn, I missed her again. Damn, I went to command grab her. Oh. Oh my god, the range on that is ridiculous. How the hell do you have a girl that's a grappler that has more range than the zoning characters? Slide that. Try to slide that. Oh my goodness. I played Tekken Saturday night. Saturday night was our Tekken night. So this is what I do for Tekken. I play it more for fun. But what I'll do is I'll make a Tekken room. I'll announce it and just say, hey, if anybody wants to join in, please do. We'll play it for about an hour and a half. Anybody can join in as long as it's not too laggy. And then I will make a Street Fighter room after that. And play Street Fighter for about an hour and a half. But yeah, Tekken's always a good time. I love playing Tekken and I love watching Tekken as long as people join in the rooms. Because if it's just me sort of sitting in there waiting for people to join the room, it takes forever because sometimes it doesn't ready up, you know, so yeah. Yeah, PS4. Well, supposedly they were supposed to have Eagle be in this game because he was in the background, remember, in Guile's stage. And they kept saying, oh yeah, you know, Eagle's going to be in the game. Or everybody kept assuming that. And, I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, so we'll see. I think that they'll still put him in. I think they'll put him in the game. Looked like it wouldn't connect for some reason with those two. I don't know why. Oh man, see, you're on PC. That's like another buddy of mine. He plays the majority of his games on the PC, but he got Tekken on the PS4. So I'm trying to get him, whenever he's available, to play, you know, in the room against us sometimes. Oh, look at that. Urian looks like he's a zombie. He's a zombie Urian. Gastric bypass. Oh my goodness.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, next round. Man, that was bad.
Round two. Fight.
Jump that. watch him.
You lose.
KOF, Blaze Blue, or Guilty Gear. Okay, so this is what happened with me. My buddies here in Pittsburgh love anime games, especially Persona. They love Persona. One of the best Persona players is in Pittsburgh, but technically he's in Cleveland right now for like schooling stuff. But I tried to get into the last version of KOF when I was more settled in Street Fighter 4, and I couldn't pick it up. I tried, I liked it, but I couldn't do it. And what was it? I liked Guilty Gear. I thought that was a really well-made game, especially I loved looking at, in the other version, the backgrounds of it. I thought that the backgrounds were really, really neat. And they were also really into,
Fight.
they were really into Skullgirls. A lot of Skullgirls being played here. Skullgirls, Marvel, and pretty much anime games. Tekken was not as well played here, but yeah, I tried. And then when the new KOF came out, I tried with it, but I couldn't. Yeah. But yeah, Tekken, I love Tekken. I tried getting the Injustice games. I couldn't keep up with them. I tried with the Mortal Kombat games. I couldn't keep up with them either. Yeah, but it's always interesting. It's always fun to watch. It's always fun to watch your friends that know how to play those games do well, but I can't. I'm not. I'm not good at them at all.
Fight.
I loved watching KOF, and then I think it was the women in the French scene. Do you remember they used to be sitting there at all those picnic tables? Was it around the Eiffel Tower? And then they would be eating, and then they'd be laughing. I thought that was so funny. I love that stage. I love the stage that was all the elephants. And you were in the center of a group of elephants. That was a really good one, too. They had another really funny one. It was just interactive backgrounds, I think, are good. What was it? It was, I'm trying to think. What was it? Uh-oh, that might do it. Nope, it didn't. What was it? There was the women laughing. There was, the elephant. They had a lot of really good, funny things going on in the stages, in the backgrounds. Here's the thing that kills me about Mortal Kombat games. It's that button to block. I can't fathom that button to block. It blows me up every time, Some people, I guess if you grew up with it, then you automatically know it. It's like a second nature, but man, I can't get used to that. Let me see. When I bought Mortal Kombat 9, I tried to learn, what was his name? It was, Kung Lao. I tried to use Kung Lao, and it was okay. And then, I couldn't keep up with the game. Then when Mortal Kombat 10 came out, I tried to pick, I know I'm going to say his name wrong, it's Eon Black? Aeon? Eon? But anyways, I heard that he was a really good zoner. I was like, okay, I like zoning, you know, so, but I couldn't, I couldn't do it. I tried. It didn't work out. Yeah.
Fight! Round 2. Fight!
I'm always just out of range with Guile. That's it. Oh my god. Kung Lao. Aaron. That's it. Aaron. Aaron Black. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, Chun-Li's good. You know, she's a fun character. They were saying that she was, you know, that she was so bad and everything, but sometimes, you know, sometimes it's just what's bad is almost relevant, you know? I guess it just depends on how you use her and the strengths that she does have. Just try to maybe abuse some of them, you know? I heard that they were going to do a remake for the game Eternal Champions. If you guys don't remember Eternal Champions, that was a game back on Sega and Sega CD, and I had it on Sega CD when I was a little kid, and I used to play it on the pad. And that game was, you know how Street Fighter seems kind of colorful and more cartoony, and then you have Mortal Kombat and it seems like traditionally the graphics were more darker and realistic and they have the blood and gore and everything, right? So what Eternal Champions did was they took the colorful, fun stuff of Street Fighter, sort of like that comic book essence, and then they took the aggressiveness of Mortal Kombat, and they made this awesome fighting game. I loved that game, and the music was good. They had good music, they had a whole pile of characters, and the key of the game was you had to play all through time. So there was a character that was, I'm going to go through the whole gambit of characters. I love this game. There was a character that was a caveman. And they had a character that was like a king from Atlantis. And he looked like a merman. He was all green and he had gills and he wore like gold armor. They had an Egyptian pharaoh. They had a girl that was a pirate. They had a girl that was like a tribal queen. They had a girl that was a gymnast from the circus. And they had a cowboy. And they had a guy that was like supposed to be back in medieval times, and he was sort of like in a Frankenstein laboratory, and he turned himself into a vampire. And they had a girl that was like a Chinese assassin, you know, and then they had a cyborg guy from the future, and then they had I think that was all of them. And then the eternal champion was a guy that looked almost exactly like Seth. He was sort of like all silver, but he didn't have that, I don't think he had that circle thing in his stomach. And he had basically all of their powers, and he could do whatever he wanted. Then, if you had all the special like cheats and codes, you could basically get different characters in the game. Like there was a character that was a snake. You know, they had all kinds of different stuff. A politician character. I don't know. I don't know if they did or not, but man, I loved that game so much. I thought it was so good. Ooh, they did it. Yeah, I thought they did a great job with that game.
Birdie wins.
They're supposed to, yeah, they're supposed to bring it back. There was all kinds of things on Twitter, polls saying, you know, would you play it, you know, whatever. I'm interested to see if they do, how in depth they're going to be. Guys, there's like 2 spots, so if anybody wants to join in, please do. It's just in the open. Hey, it's just in the open endless battles. It's open for PC. It's open for computer. If anybody wants to join in. But yeah, that was such a good game, and their backgrounds were really cool. They did a lot of good stuff.
I'll show you the epitome of beauty.
What else did they have in that game? They had, you could do regular fatalities, or you could do background fatalities. It was pretty neat. Oh, I don't know.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
It seems like the hitbox in that might have move it back or something. That's weird. I wonder if they changed it at all. Right up to the startup of that. Nice. Ugh, the struggles. That's right, they did. They had a, that's right, they had a gangster in it. I forgot about that. They did, yeah. He got shot up. And the background was like New York or Chicago or something, and they showed the car. So let's talk about all the backgrounds and the different fatalities, because I remember all of them. They had let me see if there's anybody on here that wants to play. There's like nobody on tonight. Let me see here. They had... Okay, so let's think with the caveman. They had a way that you could kill them and a dinosaur would come out and eat them. Then they had a way that you could kill them and you would just sort of hit them and it would knock them into the volcano and the volcano would explode. Then I think the caveman himself, you know, would hit him with his club or something and his head would fly off, you know. Then with the merman, I liked his background because it looked like it was real full of rainbows. It reminded me of Tekken Tag 2 when they had that crystalish background, you know, that was like the morning time background. You know, when you were fighting on the water. So you could hit somebody and then a swordfish would come out and go through them. I remember that. And then I think another time was he would throw his trident and it would go through somebody. I don't remember. Oh no, yeah, no, that wasn't that one. It was the other background. I don't remember what the other things was in his background that happened. Pterodactyl, yeah, that's right. The pterodactyl came and picked you up and threw you into the volcano. That's right, I remember that now. Then was the pharaohs, Egypt. So in Egypt, these wild dogs, but they were, I don't remember what kind of, what do they call them, jackals? They would come out and eat you. I remember that. And then there has to be something else for Egypt. I just don't remember what. But I remember the jackals coming out. And then let's take the girl, the pirate girl. The pirate girl you fought on a pirate ship. So I remember one of the things was you would get knocked into the water and a shark would eat you. So that was one of them. What else? Trying to think. It was then the girl who was like the tribal queen. In hers, there was like a big cauldron, and you could get put into the cauldron. And then another one, there was like a sort of like a forest fire that looked like a skull, and you could go in that and get burnt up. I'm trying to think of what else they had. The one where you were the cowboy, you were on a train. And I think it was like the train would go through a tunnel or something and you got hit, or there was a log and it would go through you. It was crazy. And then the gangster one, you're, you know, standing in the street and a car pulls up, you know, and I think this is like the 1920s, and you get shot up by all
It's
these
go time.
gangsters. What else?
Let's do this.
Oh, that's right, the warlock. So there was a warlock, and he was in Salem. That's right, it was the Salem witch trials, and you would get burned to the stake. Yeah. And then they had the girl that was the martial arts girl, and she was on the roof, and there was a big neon sign, and you would get electrocuted by the neon sign.
The epitome of
You will feel my wrath.
The guy that was the vampire and you were in his lab, I think he had like a Frankenstein like wooden table with the arm holders and stuff on it. I think you got like electrocuted on that. Oh no, and he had another one where it was like a pit, and it looked like it was all stone, and then you would fall down the pit and there were like swords and stuff and you'd get cut up. It was crazy. They had so many things in that game. What
let my
else?
beauty intoxicate you.
I don't remember. Shoot. What else did they have in the game? Shoot. I'm trying to remember. That's my command grab. I just tried to do it there and couldn't get it. Can't get my command grab out for some reason. I keep trying to do it. Wow. Oh, okay. So then they had a background that was this girl in the circus. And she, if you got hit too close to the cats, the big cats, they would pull you into the they pull you into their cage and eat you. I don't remember what some for other fatalities were though. But I remember her music was some of the best. Oh, I could have saved that. Overkill.
Final round.
Then they had the guy from the future. I don't even remember what the hell. Oh no, he had a like a fan in his background. And the fan would chop you up. Nice. Woo! I'm just amazed that hitbox is so deceiving because you're thinking you're hitting them at the ankle, but
Win.
there's no connection there. No connection. Ugh. But anyways, it was, they had so many stages and everything, and it was a really cool game.
Let's go.
If anybody wants to join, please do. There's all kinds of slots open. You know what? I might make another room. I'm going to invite Megazone. Let me see here just to make sure. I'm going to make sure Megazone's on my, my list. I know you're on here somewhere. You're on my list. Wait a minute here. No. No. How do you get people's information? Submenu. There it is, finally. How do you make sure that they're on your friends list? Well, I'm guessing I'm gonna try to make another room, and then I'm gonna see if I can get them in the other room. Let's see here. Let me see. See, he's not on here, but why wasn't it showing, Alright, here we go. Yeah, you're about to go to sleep soon.
Let's do
Let's see
this.
what time it is. I'll probably be heading to sleep off 15 minutes or so too. But yeah, but those were really good games. I loved that game.
I'll show you the epitome
I
of
thought they did such a good job with it. Doesn't it kind of make you guys sick that they're already putting out back to school commercials? What's with that? It's not back to school. Those kids clearly have a month and a half left. You know, let them be. Ooh, that went right under him. I didn't know I could slide underneath the Tatsu like that. That's crazy.
Fight.
Nice. We were talking about,
Win.
I know we always end up talking about Eternal Champions somehow, but Eternal Champions, great game. But I liked it. I hope they're going to remake it. Talking about making new games, they had Dragon Ball Z there. It was, you know, it sold out real quick, the tournament. To get into the tournament, it went really quickly. I think it went about like 10 minutes. I didn't get to play it. I was running around a lot and everything. But it looked good. It looked like a really good game. The line for that was really long. The line for Marvel Infinite was really long. But the only thing is that I was kind of surprised. Dragon Ball Z only had 2 setups. And everybody wants to play it, so everybody's getting in on the setups. But Infinite had, like, I think they had 5 or 7 setups. So there were more, it was easier to play it, you know. I just wish that they could have had, you know, whoop. Up. Wow. Oh my god. Get out of here. Shit, now I have to go towards him. Oh, there he goes. What a mess.
Round 2. Fight.
Damn, didn't catch me there either. Shit. Oh. No, Dark Zero, don't watch this. No, don't watch this. Don't watch this. Hey, I saw you said you got 2nd place. You got 2nd place at a tournament. That's really good. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have to work on the commentary more, but it was fun. It was a really good time. It was a really, really good time.
Let's do this.
I'm lucky that, you know, I know pretty much all the guys that do commentary, so it's a lot easier when you know the person you're going to be doing it with, because then it's more relaxing, you know, you get to sort of go off of each other and everything. And I was really lucky that they said I could do it with James, so yeah, so it worked out. I was very fortunate.
Round 1. Fight.
You know what, what I usually do is I make a room, people come in and out of the room, and we just talk, have fun, practice different things, practice character matchups, like, you know, combos, things like that. It's nothing, like, crazy, you know? But, yeah, but it's mostly just all of us, like, having fun playing and stuff. It's nothing stressful. Uh-oh. Karen's very okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, you can join in if you want to, definitely. I don't know. There should be some slots open. Let's see here. We'll know, at the end here. But, the matches are always open to people on PC and PS4. First to one, character select is on, 99 seconds. Ooh, these guys are going at it here, huh? I never realized how much bigger Laura is than Karen. I mean, just stature-wise and everything. She's just like, she's almost like an adult. And Karen looks like, in this outfit, a schoolgirl. She just looks very small, you know? That's crazy.
Laura wins.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a spot. There's a spot right here. You can join in. What's your tag? I can just try to send you out a I can try to send you out. What do you go under in here? I think she was, but I thought they had all grown up a little bit in this one, right? Because even Ken's son is a little bit older now. Okay. That's no space, huh? I don't know how to get the space in there. Try it again. You know what? Or just send me a friend request. I don't know how to get the space in. Oh, underscore. All right. You know, that's one thing that I learned the more that I started to play fighting games competitively is you can sort of tell how much time someone puts into an arcade stick with how fast they can type with the arcade stick trying to write like a message. Because it shows the dexterity in the joystick and everything, you know? Because I remember back in the day, whenever I would try to type anything on the arcade stick, I'd be like, take forever. There we go, alright.
Round 2. Fight.
You know what? They made Karen a better character, and they really made Armika good, too. Okay. god, I thought I was going to be going like this for the next 10 minutes. Man, I know. That match was no joke. Oh man, this summer, whoops, has been going so fast.
Let's do this.
I really, really, really don't want it to end. It's been going too quick. Too fast. Hey, thank you so much. I was so scared. I was so scared, but it was really fun. And I'm just really lucky that you know, my buddies ski and Yikes were on beforehand, and I got to sort of like, you know, hang out with them to like calm myself a couple minutes beforehand. And when they were on, the guys that were running the stream were really nice to me. And it made a world of difference because I was like, okay, we're behind this big drop down, and I can, you know, that was good, but do it. See, you're smart. He doesn't just jump in. He doesn't just jump. He's a non-jumper. Ooh, I'm trying to do that. Oh my god. Oh! Yeah, my inputs are not working today. Nice. Wow, that was good. Oh shit. Woo. Oh, turn your three. Woo.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. forever. Shit.
You lose.
No. Anyways. I should start hiding my charges behind normals. That would help. It'd help if I did that. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I was very nervous. But it was a good time. It was a really, really good time. You know what? Okay, so this is the whole thing went like this. I started to do commentary for Ultra Street Fighter 4, and with that game, I felt more comfortable with some of the things that was happening in the game because I had played it for so long. So I had like 2 sheets of paper that had all kinds of information written on it that I would use during my commentary for that game to help keep me on track, because a lot of times when things are happening really quickly on the screen, it's tough for me to pull information sometimes, right? So when they came out with this game, what I did was I created a couple of sheets that were just general information sheets, including general patchwork, information, right, for each different patch. And then what I did was I created one sheet. I don't have any of them with me here, but I created one sheet for each character. And then what I did was I had a sheet that was alphabetized, and they had these characters broken down into groups that were like color-coded. So whenever I would see that character and I would look and see, okay, well, what group is this character in? And then I'd go, oh, okay, well, I just have to pick this certain color. So that helped me pick the characters quick when I saw the people coming up to compete on stream, right? But the issue was that there's been some like external stress going on in my personal life. The more stressed out I am, the harder it is for me to pick up like information real quickly, and keep on it. So I knew that I had to really rely on my notes, but the problem was that the more that you rely on your notes and you look down, the less you're looking at the matches on the screen. And what was happening was that James and I were on for 2 hours. During the first hour, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was really relying on my notes a lot. And it was sort of slowing down.
Urian wins.
It was always a couple seconds behind the action that was happening in the actual set itself. So, at the end of the first commercial set, and I had this little Geico lizard that I was squeezing the hell out of because I was really stressed out. I would be talking back and forth with James. And he was like, yeah, you should just put away the notes. And I was just really off and on getting flustered. He's like, just put away the notes, you'll feel better, and then it'll go smoother because you'll be more on time with what's happening instead of seeing it, looking down, and then looking back up again. And I was like, oh man, I don't know, because I was nervous. So we did another set, and it went okay. And he was like, yeah, just try it without the notes. I said, oh my God. I said, all right, fine, I'll try it without the notes. So for the first time ever, I put all the notes away, And it worked. It worked out. It actually worked out. And I was really excited. The only problem was that very specific, detailed information I didn't have quick access to, so I forgot. I forgot intricate names for things. I forgot specifics on certain things. But I could read, and keep entertaining what is going on the screen, right? So when the notes were gone, we had a much better time. Dark Zero's doing a good job. When the notes were gone, we had an even better time of doing the matches and everything because I wasn't pausing all the time. But it really worked. So now I'm trying my best just basically to never use the notes ever again. And it made me actually frustrated because I thought to myself, my God, if I would have put these notes away sooner, it could have been like that the whole time. But I was just so nervous, I didn't want to screw up. But I know for next time, so yeah. Yeah, no more training wheels. I'll tell you what, so here's the thing. I'm in the process now, because even before, I was reviewing my notes and trying to, just flat out memorize everything, So now I just figure, you know what, if I go over them a little bit every single day, I should have it down, and then it'll be easier to recall it, so, yeah. So hopefully it'll be good, right? Yeah, but we had a really good time. It was fun. It was really good. If anybody wants to join in, there's 2 slots. Open to PS4 and regular PC. First to 1. 99 seconds. Character select is on. Yeah. Yeah, but it was wild too because I've got this folder just full of notes. And my 2 buddies that I roomed with, because I woke up at 7:30 in the morning just because, and I took them all out and I was just sitting there just going over them all, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going over my notes. I'm like, I was so freaked out in the morning, and then I calmed down a little bit, then I got freaked out again. Oh shit, I knew you were gonna do that. I knew it. Damn it. It's like I can't do anything to get out of this. Ah! Oh my goodness. See, those are all really frame traps. You get stuck in block stun. Oh, nice. God. Oh, I tried to throw him again there. Oh my God! No, it's ridiculous. I didn't think it just canceled each other out. I've never seen that before. That was wild. Hey, we'll see ya. How did they do it? Well, what happened was that you have to do a, you have to make a reel, a commentary reel, and you actually have to send it in to Capcom. So everybody, from what I understand, everybody comes up with splices of their old commentary, things that they've done in their past, put it all together, and in the very beginning do an introduction, and then, you know, say, hey, you know, I'm so-and-so, I'm from this area. You know, mine was, I'm Katie, I'm from Pittsburgh. I've been doing, you know, I've been in the FGC since 2009. You know, I've been commentating since 2014. And then just say some of the other things that you're involved in doing. Like, I started up the Meter Burn show with Bobby back in, my God, I think 2012. And then I talked about, you know, doing the commentary stuff and doing the cosplays and whatever else. And then you just list some of the commentary places that you worked for, right? Because no doubt they're gonna probably ask these guys, say, hey, was this someone good to work with, or whatever, who knows. And then after that, they just, you know, put some of your splices of the work that you did, and that's it. I don't think mine went over
Round 2.
4 or 5 minutes. It was pretty short. And that was it. You just Facebook it in, email it in. You know, you can have it on a, I forgot what that website is. It's, you know, that website that you upload videos and things to. I forgot the name of it. Dropbox. I have it on a Dropbox. And, you know, give them the thing, and then they just all, I don't know, figure it out whenever they figure it out, and then that's it. Is that really Alex YA? Because usually it's level up YA or WNF YA. This is not traditional. This is not traditional Alex YA. Oh my goodness, you guys are really going at it. But yeah, that Rose battle was amazing. I'm actually going to have to go back and look at that again. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions on stuff that I can actually, you know, help out with, I will. But some of the specifics on things, you know what I mean, I don't know either. But yeah, if you know, I can try to answer questions. The only thing I do know is that the food in the my God, in the casino was expensive. I wasn't having that at all. It was really overpriced. If you went to Subway and tried to get a half a sandwich, you know, and usually it's like half a sandwich is about $6 or so. They were charging like $13 for Subway sandwiches. It was crazy.
Round 1.
They had an area that was sort of like the inside of a shopping mall where they had all of the fast food restaurants kind of lined up. One of them was a Subway, one of them was like a Chinese food type of thing. One of them was like a Johnny Rockets and a Nathan's hot dogs. That's it. Ooh, nice. And the only place that nice. The only place that had food 24 hours was the Subway.
Round 2.
And it was overpriced. Yeah. I know. See, and they knew a lot of us, or anybody, isn't really gonna, like, walk 15 minutes outside of the casino across the street to the McDonald's, and even there, the McDonald's was kind of, you know, overpriced. So right before I went to go commentate, my buddy Tom and I, we were like, we're just gonna get something real quick to eat, something kind of cheap. So we both went and got Chinese because we thought it looked good. But you know when you get food and it looks good, but the sauce that they put on it is just that sauce that's like straight out of a bottle, and it tastes like that bottle's been in some sort of a crappy cupboard for 10 years. That was the General Tso's that I had. I was like, this is the worst damn General Tso's I ever had in my life, but I was so nervous I didn't even care. I just wanted to eat something because I was stressed and I wanted to make sure I, you know, had energy. Because that's the other thing about tournaments too. You don't know when the next time it is that you're even going to eat again. Because either you're busy doing something, or a friend says, hey, you know, watch my matches, or we're all going to go out to eat at this certain time, and then you wait, and then the group falls apart, or whatever happens, you know, it's just...
Fight.
I'm trying to charge my flash kicks and I can't get them. Oh, nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my god. Oh, that was good. I think that's it for me. Now I still have a little bit of life left. Thank God. Jesus.
You lose.
Oh. So they had, what me and my buddy ended up getting was General Tso's and then vegetables. And I think that was it. It was like you could pick 2 different things for lunch. So it was like sort of the General Tso's, which was just, you know, fried chicken, which isn't bad. But the sauce that they put on it was, oh, it was so horrible. And then the vegetables were just steamed Chinese vegetables. So water chestnuts, broccoli, bamboo shoots, some peas and slices of corn, and maybe pieces of cabbage in there, steamed, which isn't bad. But then the dressing that they put on it was this like, it was horrible. I was like, oh my God. You're forcing yourself to eat this stuff, and you're like, oh man. It was crazy. Yeah. But it was good. It was good times. It was really good times. My buddies and I went to a really good pizza place in New York, casino, where it was just like New York pizza, but the pizza slices were huge. They were like this big, and they were very, very thin. And the shell was just really crispy. It was good. The shell was really crispy, and I got pepperoni, and I don't remember New York pizza being that good, but it was pretty legit. Ooh. And then on the last day, Monday, when Monday, my flight got delayed a couple of hours, and my buddy Eric, who's a very good Tekken player, he helps run the Chicago Tekken scene. His flight was also delayed. He said, hey, you know, I'm going to Caesars, and since we had already closed out our rooms and our bags were at the front desk, he said, you just want to come with me to Caesars and then we'll just go around and have a good time. I said, yeah, sure, that sounds awesome. So we grabbed an Uber, and we went from Mandalay Bay to Caesars, which is the exact opposite of the new part of the strip. And, boy, that was very smart play there. And we went to this all-you-can-eat buffet, and it's so packed full of people. What you do is you go to a kiosk first, and you enter your information in, and they give you a little printed out card, and it'll say, come back in an hour and a half, because your number is in the system. So we came back in an hour and a half, and then we had to stand there for about an additional 20 minutes or so in a line. They had multiple lines of people that had parties of 2, parties of 5, you know, stuff like that. And when you made it into the buffet, it was $40 for lunch, which for me, man, Dark Zero's really doing a good job. Jeez, silly. Oh my goodness. Which for me, that's a lot of money because I don't eat too incredibly much. So good. But we went in, and they had so much stuff to pick from. They had all kinds of sushi. They had all kinds of Chinese food. They had, you could have them make crepes. You could have them, they had some Italian dishes, a pile of seafood. But they did not have lobsters. Whoop. They didn't have lobster there. They had crab claws and like clams and mussels and things like that. Lobster bisque. I got a cup full of that. I think that they had like a station that made tortillas, you know. It was really neat. They had all kinds of stuff, and then they had this dessert area. They had all of these gelato. It was so good. They had this lemon basil gelato there. It was like the best thing I ever had in my life. Lemon basil ice cream. Who would have ever thought of lemon? I guess it's more like lemon like sherbet or like sorbet. But it was amazing. Ah, that's supposed to be a roll. They had all these little desserts in teeny tiny little shapes. Like this big. In all these intricate little glass containers and everything. Wow, did you hear that? It started to did the noise for it, but it didn't do the actual motion. Yeah, they had, and here the crazy thing is this. So they had all these beautiful little desserts. I took pictures of everything. I haven't put them up on Facebook yet, but I had a little GoPro too that I took all kinds of videos, but I don't know how to put it together. But it was definitely worth $40. But in my opinion, don't eat anything all day. Don't eat anything all day, and then just go there and then eat as much as you possibly can, because you want to get your $40 worth. But it's worth it. Everything was really fresh. And it was really clean. And when it comes down to desserts, I'm kind of particular. I love desserts. They were actually good. They didn't taste waxy or weird. Yeah, it was actually good stuff.
I'll show you the epitome of cheese.
You guys would like it. If you wait until after 3 o'clock, I think that's when their dinner time prices go in, so then it might be $45 or $50. So at least if you go earlier, you get to save some money. Oh, and they had all kinds of like prime rib there too. Different cuts of meat. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Round one.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna shut it down after this too. Damn, where is my roll going tonight? Damn, where is my roll going tonight? Ugh. Yeah, I'm trying to air through you. Oh. And the flamingo dancers are still flamingoing.
Fight.
Oh my god, if I could throw him! Now he's gonna throw all kinds of crazy shit. No! Woo! I knew it! I knew you were gonna pull out some like crazy shit at the very end. I was like, no, this can't possibly happen. You did it. No. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna shut it down and go to sleep. Now that I'm like completely wound up for the rest of the night. But I gotta work early tomorrow too, so yeah, that was fun. That was good games. We have a pretty good connection. We have a pretty good connection. We got it here. Wait a second before you go. I gotta get you in the how do I do this? Ah, he left already. No. I'll add him. I'll add him in the thing. Alright. I hope you guys had a really good time. Actually, I can just talk while I'm doing this. I hope you guys had a really good time. If you want to join in on any of the other sessions, I want to move closer. If you guys would like to join in on any of the other sessions, I have nights that I do Tekken, and I'd love to get anybody in that actually would like to play. Because sometimes I make the rooms and then people don't join in and it gets kind of, kind of boring. But yeah, if anybody would like to play, just shoot in on the chat and let me know. And then if anybody wants to play Street Fighter, I usually play Street Fighter right after Tekken. So where the hell do you add? Did they change this? Profile. Oh, add to favorites. Wait, that's it. Oh, I must have them in there already. Okay. Alright, well I hope you guys had a really good time. Feel free to join in on the Tekken. Feel free to join in on the Street Fighter. I will be seeing you maybe tomorrow. Possibly Wednesday. We'll see ya. Bye.